Hi, Drift here. I'm in my office today, but in a moment I'm going to take the S6, go for a drive to go and put some petrol in it. And I thought I'd have a chat, do this clip while I do that. And the reason what I want to talk about is something that I've explained to some other people before, and I had explained to me a long time ago. With fuel prices the way they are, this is quite relevant because there's potential to save yourself a bit of money here in New Zealand. If you're from overseas, this doesn't count for you, but here in New Zealand, and this is a way you can save money on your fuel. So in New Zealand for BP have a promotion on. It's been running for years now with this Countdown 1 card and AA Smartfuel. Also, AA members can link their AA membership to the AA Smartfuel program. Basically, if you shop at Countdown, for the amount of money you spend, you can clock up credits against fuel savings or against grocery savings. You can set up the card to select either way you want to go. And link it with the app on your phone, which keeps track of what you've got, and you can use those credits off of the price of petrol when you put petrol in your car. Now at BP, every time you put fuel in your car, you can either swipe the card to take a savings that day or stack that savings up. And that's particularly what I want to talk about, is the strategy for stacking that savings up at BP. And most days you can save 6 cents at the pump with this card on up to 50 litres of gas. To get the savings to stack it up, you have to put at least $40 worth of petrol in at the pump. And it doesn't matter whether that's diesel, 91 octane, 95 octane, or 98 octane. And of course, in the S6 and the R8, I use 98 octane. In the van, I use 91, and once in a blue moon, I might throw 95 or 98 in because it's got a carbon cleaning agent in at the BP, in the BP fuel, and the 98 and the 95 fuels do. But in any case, whenever I put fuel in, I only put it in $40 at a time. And there's nothing to stop you putting in, as I do on Wednesdays, which is their day. They always have 10-cent savings on Wednesdays. They sometimes have 10-cent savings on other days for promotions and things like that, and sometimes for a whole long weekend. But on a Wednesday, they always have the 10-cent savings. So I will go in there and fill up my van normally, and that takes 4 lots, currently at the price of about $3.25 or $3.05 or whatever. It takes about 4 cents, four lots of $40 or $160 worth of gas to fill it up. By doing that, I'll get 40 cents savings, which I will stack up to my card. You can save your savings, and you can keep that stacking up for up to 1 month from when you obtain the savings. So those savings are valid for a month for reuse. So you can't stack them up forever, but you can stack them up for up to a month. A couple of weeks is usually what I do. I've got my power with Contact Energy. Contact Energy have a deal with AA Smartfuel, as do many other retailers. Repco, Super Cheap Auto. You spend up to a certain amount, some promotions they're running. You spend $100 in store at Repco, you'll get 40 cents savings added to your card for use in up to 30 days. Whenever I pay my Contact Energy bill for my power and gas on time each month, they put 30 cents on my card. So you have to select that option when you do your setup of your energy account, but I particularly chose that account setup with the 30 cent saving option. It has different rates, and there's different rates for different plans with Contact Energy, but that has certain rates for gas and power, and you get the 30 cent saving every month added to your AA Smartfuel card. So normally I would stack up in a couple of weeks with my, say 2 weeks of filling up the van, and then putting fuel in on the weekends on either the S6 or the R8 at $40 a time when I normally put them in. I will get up to $2 savings, which I will then use all at once for up to 50 litres of gas. So you can put 60 litres of gas in, and if it's $3.50 at the pump for 98 that day, you can put 60 litres. That first 50 litres, when you swipe this card at the terminal inside the shop and ask them to apply your credit, you will get the first 50 litres at that reduced price, so it'll be $1.50. If it was $3.50 and you've got a $2 savings, that's $1.50 for that first 50 litres, which $75 for 50 litres of gas, that's amazing. You know, that's cheaper than half price. So you're taking a nearly $200 bill down to $75. And then the last 10 litres, if you put more than the 50 litres in, I always put just 50 and then squeeze it off at the nearest, just around it, just over 50 litres. But if you put another 10 litres in, you'll be paying that at the normal price of $3.50. So there's $35 on top for that, and there's $105 that you paid for what would have been over $200 worth of fuel. So worthwhile. Every couple of weeks you can get a half price or even less tank of fuel based upon your savings. But the trick is, don't go and put $60 or $80 in one hit, because you'll still only get the 10 cents or the 6 cents applied on the day. Put it in up lots of $40. So either just top up regularly at $40 a time, or if you really need to go a decent distance and you want to put a full tank in, either use your credits or squeeze off $40, go back to your car, click done on the app, set it up again for that pump number, hit go, and save the savings, and then go back around, put another $40, click it off, hang it up, open the door, hit OK, set it up again. And this is what I do on a Wednesday when I fill the van up. This week I'm going to take the S6 back down to Lower Hutt where we work. It's about just under 140 kilometres away, and that's why I think I mentioned in chapter 1 of the story of the van to R8 is the van's done 15,000 kilometres or so in the last 6 months. The poor old S6 has done 50. The R8's done a few hundred on the weekends and running around, and well, not running around, going to car shows and things like that, but the poor S6 has been left alone. I want to keep the Ks down on my cars as much as possible, except for the van. It's the run around. It can do as many Ks as I want, but it's not good for it to be sitting for so long. The last couple of weeks the battery's been going flat. I think it needs a decent run, so this week I'm going to take that down to Lower Hutt when we go to work. So I'm going to go and put some fuel in that now, and I'll show you how that works when we do the fuel. But great idea now that fuel prices are getting expensive. So we'll go and jump in the S6 and go for a drive. All right, here we are. Let's go. We're going to go to the petrol station, get some petrol. And no, I'm not in a left-hand drive car. Obviously, I'm using my camera. I'm in selfie mode, so it looks like I'm in a left-hand drive car, but I'm not. So there we go. You can see the weather hasn't gotten any better since yesterday or the day before. The last video that I did, it's just been pretty cruddy. For you North American viewers, it's winter down here in New Zealand, and everything's upside down from up there as well. Well, it isn't upside down, but that's what they say, isn't it? All right. It's telling me the fuel's low. It's better go and get some. Delisters on too. Well, it's not very stable. Sorry about that, a bit of wobble. Any comments about my videos and things that I can improve, feel free to put them in the comments. I won't take offense. One of my sons told me that I was videoing in the wrong format, which I was. Before I had the selfie stick, I was videotaping with the phone up and down vertically, was giving portrait mode. Obviously there's not a very good mount for the camera there that I'm using at the moment, so I'll have to have a look at changing that so it doesn't shake around so much. It's not very far to the petrol station anyway, so we're nearly there already at the BP. I noticed in one of the videos myself that I had some really grey looking nose hairs, so I had some options there to deal with them. Put in the comments what you think I should have done. Should I trim them, pluck them, or cut them. Trim them, pluck them, or try and dye them black so they're not noticeable again. I've actually taken an option myself. I've chosen one option. I won't tell you which one just yet. Put them in the comments and see what you think. Trim, pluck, or dye. What do you do with nose hair, grey nose hairs that show out, especially on YouTube videos? Right, I'm going to put the petrol in. I'll come back when I've done that, and I'll pay the cashier and swipe that one card. Right, so I'm back. I've been in. I've paid for my petrol. There's the lady at the counter in there. I've been in there. I paid the $40, and well, there we go. Paid the $40 and swiped my card, and today was 6 cents savings. Today petrol was $3.43.9 a litre for 98. So for $40 I got 11.63 litres. This car gets around 10 kilometers per litre, so that'll get me about 110 kilometers. I've got 50 kilometers left in it, so that'll get me to Lower Hutt tomorrow. I might put another $40 in a bit later on, and just to top it up and get another 6 cents on the card. What's today? Today is Monday. I might go down to Lower Hutt, see if I've got enough petrol to get round on Tuesday, and then I'll go in on Wednesday, because then I can get that 10 cents per litre savings and crank that up rather than just the 6 cents. That's an extra 4 cents. You know, every little bit helps. So we'll head back to the house, see what the car says we can do with that petrol, and yeah, I'll post this up on YouTube. I hope this has been helpful. Remember the BP Fuel Saver card. As I said, it's not a paid promotion. I'm just trying to help everyone, help you people out there save some money on petrol. Until next time, this is Drift. Thanks for watching. Please hit subscribe.